Hey everyone, Spiderpool here with DethSquad Gaming. Wanted to go over and start a 5-part series with you. Um, what we're going to do is talk about the top 15 characters we want to see in Marvel Strike Force. It's ironic, I've been working on this project for a couple weeks. Just saw another content creator put out something similar, so shout out to Tana. It's eerily similar how close some of these kits are with some of the characters we were talking about. But again, wanted to go over that with you guys, so stay tuned. All right, everybody. So welcome back. And first of all, wanted to start with Apocalypse. So kind of before we get started, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So I wanted you to see, his full traits. Again, these aren't in any kind of order as far as like the ones I want to see most to least. Really just a complete list. Again, I'm just going to go over 3 with you today, and I'm going to release 5 separate videos. So we're going to start here at the top with Apocalypse. Each group of 3 will be pretty similar, kind of characters that work together. So that's kind of why I did it in the direction that I did. So let's go ahead and get started. So Apocalypse, villain, mutant, which you're going to see probably 90% of the characters here are going to be mutants, really just because that's what I gravitated towards. What I had the most interest in, especially when I was a kid. So that's what we're going to do. So again, villain, mutant, global, controller. He's going to get the 4 horsemen tag, which is going to be a new team, and then legendary as well. So his basic energy blast, he's going to gain evade and attack primary for X amount of damage. I'm not going to list the specific stats of damage, how much it's going to do. And then he's going to rebound chain to 1 to 2 additional targets for X amount of damage. So pretty basic there on his basic for a legendary, but again, this kit is going to get better as it goes down. So his special is Death Strike. Starts with 3 energy and takes 3 energy before you can get that going. So gain offense up, attack highest max health enemy for X amount of damage. So then you're going to clear all positive effects from the lowest health enemy and gain assist from the highest damage ally attacking the lowest health enemy for X amount of damage. So enemies killed by this attack cannot revive. So this one is, you're taking an assist from the highest damage ally and just beating down the lowest health enemy. So more times than not, you're going to end up taking out that enemy. So pretty low cooldown there. So definitely a good one. His ultimate is going to be Nurse Stomp. Starts with 5 and takes 6 to get going. And you're going to apply a defense down to all enemies. Attack all enemies for X amount of damage. So AoE here, with that defense down, and you're going to gain 100,000% focus for this attack to make sure you apply that defense down. So this is going to be a pretty brutal attack and going to do a lot of damage there. His passive, Immortality. So on spawn, Ally Protector and 4 Horsemen are going to gain +2 defense up, +2 taunt, and 3x death proof. So kind of taking a little bit there from Cole Obsidian, as far as, getting those death proofs, defense ups, taunts. So right off the bat, your ally, 4 horsemen, or protector, whoever that might be, would be getting all those buffs. And then you're going to give the rest of the 4 horsemen 2 defense ups. So very similar to what you're going to see with Vision. On spawn, give those defense up to tech, but this is going to be all 4 horsemen allies. And then you're going to apply 1 slow to all the targets, and right away reduce the enemy speed by 10%, similar to Emma, what you see there. Very powerful ability, in my opinion. something, and pair that with the slow right off the bat, you're definitely getting some turns to start the battle. So on turn, you're going to heal yourself for X amount of health, plus 2% of the health of, max health of the 4 horseman allies. So each turn, let's say a 4 horseman ally has 100,000 health there, then what he's going to see is 2% of that every single turn per horseman ally. So that's going to be a real nice ability. He's going to live a long time. And then you're going to repeat this for each ally 4 horseman, as I mentioned, who's on the field. And then on enemy death, you're going to provide 2 ability energy to adjacent allies or self, and gain 15% revive chance per 4 horseman ally. So once he dies, you're looking at about 60% revive chance. So definitely living up to that immortality tag. So this is Apocalypse. Legendary character. I think this is definitely a legendary kit, especially with that passive. So on to the next. So this one is very unique. This is the one I was talking about with Tano. Again, I just saw his video this morning, and this has been about 2 weeks since I created Angel and the next character, and what he talked about was real similar to what I had here. And so we probably kind of went to the same place. I used to read a few comics here and there when I was a kid, but not much. I mostly just collected cards. So to kind of brush up on my knowledge, I'm going to the Marvel Wiki, probably looking at the same things, seeing what abilities these characters have, and applying that to these. So he's a hero, mutant, global, as well as support, and X-Men, of course. So his basic is going to be Wing Clap, and you're going to attack primary for X amount of damage and clear 1 positive effect. So in my head, you start to kind of visualize these, what they do on the field. So, I visualize him just kind of, doing that with his wings, clearing off the positive effect. Pretty basic there, but definitely a strong basic. His special, Bird of Paradise, starts fully loaded, 3 of 3, and you're going to copy 2 positive effects from all allies to self, and then spread those positive effects to all your teammates. So again, low cooldown. 2 effects seemed like a good kind of spot to put that for that cooldown. Anything more, I'd probably thought about making that a longer cooldown on that ability, but definitely feel that was the right move there. So his ultimate, Bird of Prey, gonna be start with 3 energy, take 5 to get there, and you're gonna attack primary target for X damage and apply slow. So rebound chain to 3 to 4 adjacent targets for X amount of damage and also apply slow. This cannot be countered, so definitely controlling the enemy team with that ultimate, doing some damage, rebounding around. So could possibly add another slow to 1 or 2 characters there if he kind of goes back and forth. So in my opinion, a very good ultimate. And his passive, Feathered Friend. So on spawn, he's going to gain offense up. And then he's going to gain an assist now on X-Men allies' turn. So very much Miss Marvel-esque. So, Colossus goes. He's jumping in, hitting them, with a basic, basically clearing a positive effect. So in my opinion, that's real good. Real strong ability for a passive. And then he's going to actually give that ally who he's assisting on a deflect. So really supporting the team, buffing them up a little bit, being able to sustain more damage. And then this is kind of where the things come in that we were talking about earlier. So you're going to gain on turn. You may select to switch to Archangel. If so, all negative effects and health are going to transfer over, but you're going to lose any positive effects and charges on this character. So you know, this is what I picture on your turn. It's just kind of going to be in the corner where all his other abilities are, and you can click to switch to Archangel, which I'm going to go over here next. So, but if you do, you're going to lose the benefits of keeping any of those positive effects, any of those charges, and those negative effects are going to stick on there. So, all right. So, final one we're going to go over today, Archangel. He is a villain, mutant, global, blaster, and 4 horsemen. He is going to pair really well with Apocalypse and the other horsemen with this kit. And his basic needle point, you're going to attack primary target for X amount of piercing damage plus apply bleed. So with these different wings that he has, he's going to apply bleed on a lot of these attacks. So doing a lot of damage there with that. So if Apocalypse is an ally, you're going to attack the primary plus the adjacent enemy for X amount of piercing damage plus bleed. So definitely is in your benefit to have Apocalypse as an ally there. His special neurotoxin shielding starts 3 of 3 right out the gate. You can use this. So neurotoxin, kind of one of those things that slows or stuns your enemies. If you guys have ever watched Blade, they talk about that in the second one, I believe. But you're going to gain charge, a taunt, defense up, and death proof. So when you get attacked, if you're charged, your attacker is actually going to be stunned, and then you're going to clear the charge. So this picture here, you kind of picture his wings kind of cocooning him over. When he does that, he's going to command that taunt, and when those enemies attack him, which they're going to have to do, they're going to get that stun. So really nice ability. That one I thought was really cool. His ultimate, Wing Blades, 3 of 5 on the energy. So you're going to attack all enemies for X amount of piercing, just like his basic, and apply bleed. And if that primary target has defense up, you're going to actually repeat that attack X amount of times for each defense up that primary target has. So I had this a little bit different earlier. I had it on, all enemies. So if whatever enemy had defense up there, he was attacking again. I thought it was a little too strong. I don't know. Just let me know what you think, if you guys think that would have been pretty cool. But I opted to just have that on the primary target there. So passive, Energy Halo, he gets plus 25% block chance per 4 horsemen or Apocalypse ally. So almost like a protector in that sense, kind of going back to that special. And then he's going to get plus 10% block amount per 4 horsemen or Apocalypse ally. So very effective there. He'll be blocking pretty much every turn, if he's on a full 4 horseman team. So, and then on turn, same as Angel, you can choose to move back over to Angel if you choose to do that. And again, you're losing all your negative effects, all the negative effects are staying, and your health transfers over, but you are losing those positive effects as well as those charges. So pretty effective in my opinion. So guys, again, this is a 5-part series, just 3 of them, 3 of the characters we've gone over here so far. This was real fun for me. I want you guys to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. What would you change of these kits? What might you add? Definitely love to hear from you. And until next time, I'll be putting out one of these each day for you guys. So thanks a lot.